Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Michael Milano with Compass Real Estate, part of the M&M Bay Area. And today I am talking with Jo Lafaye of Mutual of Omaha. Mary Jo and I have been working together for a couple years. She's a sponsor at the Marin Association of Realtors and teaches agents about what she does. And when I saw her speak, I was blown away at what she does and what she offers. And I wanted to share her and what she does with all of you. So, Mary Jo.
Hi, Michael.
How are you?
Good. Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for coming. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it. So talk about how long you've been in the area. You've been in Marin for a while, right?
Yeah. So I moved to Northern California about 18 years ago, and I came to Marin 10 years ago. And then I moved to Novato from Larkspur 3.5 years ago when I bought my home here. And I love Novato. The downtown has just continued to improve, and they've added great restaurants, and it's just a really wonderful community. And being able to walk to Nuggets, definitely a bonus as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've been doing what you do for work for a while, right?
17 years. Yeah, I'm really, really fortunate. I found this career when I did. My background was in the furniture business. I was in retail furniture for, since I was about 5. It was a family business.
Right.
And so when my kids were little, I was looking for a way to spend more time with them. And so a day job was better than a all day, everyday job. And I was lucky. I found something. I love to work with older people. I'm a natural born educator and problem solver.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to kind of dig into what people are looking for and, how they want to arrange their retired life and their home and, really helping them meet their goals has just been a truly wonderful experience for me. And I enjoy it every day.
Yeah. So you really do serve a niche. And it's a very, very relevant niche to Marin County because Marin's the oldest county per capita in the whole state of California.
It is. Little did I know when I moved here.
And me too. I think maybe I learned that in your class. But talk about what you do specifically.
So I help people that are homeowners access their home equity. Americans are retiring today with about 70 to 80% of their wealth sitting in their house.
Wow.
So to think that you're going to be able to make it through a 30-year retirement, which is what we hope to plan for, without tapping that giant resource that you've created by making those mortgage payments and doing all those home improvements, it's just not realistic. Most people will need to tap their home equity, and they can do that while they're in their home or by downsizing and using a home equity conversion mortgage to buy their next house, which is a way to really completely revamp their financial position. Even in their 60s and 70s and 80s, people will embrace a move to maybe just to a less expensive part of Marin County or maybe Sonoma County. I have 3 clients right now moving to Sonoma County, and one of them enabled them to get rid of their mortgage payment and put $800,000 additional into their retirement accounts. So it's a pretty substantial shift in their overall retirement security.
So they go from scarcity to abundance.
Exactly. Yeah, in about 60 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when I first crossed paths with you, you were doing lunch and learns and in-person, face-to-face workshops, really educating people through the process because that's a huge decision.
Right. Yeah.
It's a huge shift in thinking, and I know that in 60 days, but the lead up time into making that decisions can be a couple of years, right?
Oh, years. Yeah. Sometimes I work with people for, a year, 5 years even. I'll have people call me when they're starting to plan their retirement while they're still working. And, that's totally fine. They come to my lunch and learns, or they did before COVID. Mm-hmm. And I did presentations in my office, in my conference room, coffee talks, and just ways for people to learn more about all the resources available for retirement. Right. And not necessarily just reverse mortgages, but I just like to introduce people to all their options and also kind of give them, a little bit of assistance in learning what questions to answer, because sometimes you know, you think you're looking for the answer and you don't even really understand the questions that you need to be asking. So that's one way I help people just kind of open up their view of all the possibilities, and that may include working with me and it may not, and that's fine, because you know, they'll, if they don't need my services, maybe their friend or their neighbor does. So I'm just out there educating people. And now, of course, with COVID, I'm educating them from my home office, which is a little more challenging, and not all of my clients have computers. So attending a webinar is not always a way to go. And I'll meet with people on their back patio, and we wear masks and have to talk a little louder to get through the mask. But, you know, it seems to be working. And with the rates where they are today, people are getting a lot more money. So all in all, my business is actually growing, and I'm very, very thankful for that.
Yeah. One of the big draws to me as far as working with you is how you work. I work in a really similar fashion. I think that people always make decisions for themselves, and if we can give them the best information to make the best decision for themselves, then we've done our job.
Yeah, I've worked with some of your clients, and they definitely felt very well informed and cared for.
Oh, well, it's, you know, I think that's our responsibility. You know, we got to do that.
Absolutely.
So what's something that we can take away from this? Are there any special things that you offer? Is there a place that people can go to get more information?
Sure. Yeah, I have
sure
a
we're
website.
Going to include a link in this video.
Yeah.
But, you know, talk about that a little bit before we.
Sure. Yeah, I take phone calls, text messages, emails. Probably the best and simplest way to reach me is just go to my website, and there's a lot of information on there to get kind of a preview. And you can contact me through my website, which is maryjolafaye.com. And if you forget that, you can just Google Mary Jo Reverse Mortgage, and lots of contacts will come up for me. You can find me on Yelp, and I'm pretty easy to locate. So just Mary Jo Reverse, and I'll pop right up, or maryjolafaye.com.
Yeah. And there used to be a negative connotation. I think it's still attached to it, to a reverse mortgage.
Right.
And it's a program that has improved exponentially since it did get that bad rap.
It did.
I wanted to have you explain how it's different now.
So reverse mortgages used to be called reverse annuity mortgages, and they actually required that you have your house paid in full, no mortgage, and you had to take a large lump sum draw, a loan against your house all at once. You couldn't do a line of credit. You couldn't use it to pay off an existing mortgage, and you had to use 100% of those funds to buy an annuity. And unfortunately, at the time, those types of reverse annuity mortgages were being done, interest rates were around 13%. So to borrow money against your home at 13% to buy an annuity, probably not the best retirement plan, and certainly not the best thing for your heirs. Whereas today, you can use a reverse mortgage just like a conventional mortgage, except you don't have to make a monthly payment. So you can use it to refinance debt that you want to eliminate the monthly payment. You can use it as a line of credit just to draw from whenever you want, but you don't have to make any monthly repayment as long as you live in the house. So it really gives you that security of being in control of that asset and having the ability to use it without having to pay back the money that you used, as long as you live there. And you, of course, have to pay your property taxes and homeowners insurance and all the same things you would pay if you had no mortgage at all.
That's incredible. Would you say it's like 95% of the people you talk to have no idea that that is available to them before they talk to you? Or what would you say?
Yeah.
How well informed are the people that come your way?
I would say when I first started in this field 17 years ago, 95%. And now a lot of my clients are coming from their friends. So their friends did a reverse mortgage maybe 5 years ago, and now maybe they're refinancing that reverse mortgage to get more money at a lower interest rate. Right. And so then they tell their friend or their neighbor, hey, you know, I just got this super low rate and I got an extra 200,000, and their neighbors are like, well, I didn't even think you owned your house anymore. How did you get more money out of it? And so it's kind of a real awakening as financial advisors become more educated. And I spend a lot of time educating financial advisors, realtors, attorneys, CPAs. And so as those advisors get more educated and then they counsel their clients, it's just opened up a whole world of kind of knowledge and awareness. And I promote that a lot with my educational events also.
I know you do. And to help get that word out, because I think
Yeah.
you're incredible at what you do, and
Thank
a huge
you.
asset to the community.
Thank you. Likewise.
So I really appreciate you joining us today, Mary Jo, and I look forward to getting as many people that could use your services in touch with you, and I know they'll be in good hands.
Great. Well, thank you very much for having me. It's great. And I look forward to being a resource.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. And
All
thanks
right.
everybody for watching. This is again, Michael Milano with Compass, M&M Bay Area, and Mary Jo Lafaye with Mutual of Omaha.
All right. Thanks a lot, Michael.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.